Hi everyone, Nancy and
Unicorn.
Unicorn, Anastasia.
Unicorn.
Yeah, my leg. So, this is, well, first she's going to start off telling y'all something, then I'll finish it off.
I caught a bunch of different things in Animal Crossing today.
You
in
did?
The water with my fishing rod. I caught 4 frogs, 1 anchovy eye, 1 seahorse, 2 puffer fish, and 1 zebra turkey fish, which is terrifying.
Oh my goodness, it's terrifying. Alright, I'm trying to melt a candle and I ran out of water. So I'm not going to put cold water into a hot thing, and that doesn't work. So, I just got to pull that back up. Alright, keep my water over here. Am I cooking today? Yes, I am. I am cooking. I got it on a stand. Yes, I am cooking ground turkey. I don't know what's for dinner tonight. That's kind of like for lunch. I made some soup, some chicken and spinach soup the other day. That turned out really good. And I'll get that out. I'll get her to get that out in a minute. That's just candle stuff. So, but it's pink and it's supposed to be more a red and a pink, and you know, you play with colors. I've had this stuff for a long time, so it's time for me to get back to doing stuff.
In Animal Crossing, it has the Animal Crossing style, which is kind of realistic. Then it has the cartoon style. The cartoon style makes everything cute. Well, what you see in its Animal Crossing fixed form, it's not really cute. So, grab the cartoon version first. And I asked, is it cute? What did she say?
I said yes.
Then I showed her the Animal Crossing physics photo. Is it still cute?
It wasn't cute. So, I was going to do this Sunday in my live, but I'm just like, well, you know, there's a few more days before then. So, what happened last Friday? When I posted I was taking a break, I had a medical emergency and everything. So, I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. But you know me, I get long-winded and I'll just talk. But then I'm waiting for the male people also. So, this has happened throughout my life. It is not something new. This is what we're trying to figure out and everything. But certain times, it just acts up. Just if I eat something like heavy, like it could be rice and noodles. At this time, it's just like anything. It could bread, and just eating soup. It can happen. Or, you know, something liquid or something soft, and it's like, oh my goodness. So, if you ever had anything, it's not caught in your throat. It feels like it gets caught here, and in your esophagus as it goes down, because your esophagus is from here to here, and then your stomach is on this side, on your left side, so as it goes down. So
that happens to me. Sometimes I'm eating and something gets stuck there. What I do is I don't do anything. I don't move. Don't do anything. Just do.
You just breathe.
And wait for it to go down.
So the doctor told me it was my esophagus that was shrinking or whatever, and this was like 4 years ago. And this is my same doctor, so, but that was before he knew all my medical history. And I was trying to get this camera right. So Friday I was sewing on Discord with D's Crafting Corner, and Sandra K. And I had already kind of like didn't feel just felt tired that morning. And I just gotta get up and do it. It's just, I know what it is and everything. But you know how you get that little bit of nausea feeling that you don't, when you don't eat first thing in the morning, or you haven't ate for a while. That's what I was feeling, but I was like, sorry.
Your head feels itchy when you don't brush your hair in the morning? Because that happens to me.
Okay. So I ate a bowl of cereal, and that went down fine. So I was just like, okay, it was just something I needed to eat. So then it was around lunchtime, so about 12:30 or so. And I was like, I really want some soup, but I just didn't feel like making soup, and I didn't feel like opening a can of soup, and I should have made soup. So we had rice in there from the other night, and so I just heat that up. So I was heating that up, put some broccoli in there, some frozen broccoli, and just kind of cook it all back together and everything. You know, by this time I was hungry, so it's like, I ain't shoved food in my mouth. I took a couple of bites and everything, and I knew I gotta chew it slow for one, because of this tooth back here that's, it gets food stuck in it. And I was sitting down. I sat down, and I'm just like, okay, here we go. It's starting again. So I just sat there and I closed my eyes, and I was like, I already drank some coffee, but it didn't feel like it was working.
Close your eyes, hold out your hands, and in the magical imagination fairy brought you some soup.
And so I was sitting there, and I was like, okay, I need something else besides this coffee, because it's not working. So I was going to get up to go get something to drink, and I already knew, I felt like I was going to pass out, because it was like, it was just got really tight, but it felt like pressure. And I was like, if you feel tight, it feels like someone's standing on your chest, that's the sign of a heart attack. But this isn't a heart attack, so we're still trying to figure out what it is. So, I got up without saying anything to anybody. Saying I don't feel right or anything. I'm going to pass out, because I didn't even have time to say it. I stood up, and that was the last thing I remember. I woke up, and I was between my desk and the half counter of the kitchen. I landed on a couple of boxes, and then I'll insert a picture, because my left arm hit the shelf. How the shelf did not fall on me, and how I didn't land on a big glass empty jar of pickles that, stay that jar because I can use it for something else. I didn't land on that either. I do have a bruise here and on my hip, my shoulder right here.
They don't look like bruises, they look like burns.
It's sore, but no bruises up here. So I was thankful for that. All I remember next is Dee calling for Anastasia, and then my daughter-in-law asking, are you alright? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Dee goes, you said I can't get up. And when I opened my eyes, I knew what happened. I was like, my son has seen me do this several times. So he was upset, because we still haven't figured out what's going on. And actually, he was Anastasia's age when it happened. So that brought back a lot of memories.
I remember with Band-Aids in my purse.
So, and she came down the steps with Band-Aids in her purse, which was really cute. So I told him I could not push off on my left side. I landed right on my left side on my bad hip, and I was just like, that's the only thing. I was like, oh no, why did I, couldn't I just go to the right? But if I went to the right, I would have landed into the wall. So, he pulled me, took my right hand and pulled me out so I could be laying on the floor. And I was laying on my stomach, and I could hear him. He was crying, and my daughter-in-law was telling him, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. And he asked me what happened. He goes, did you trip? I'm like, no, because I had the sewing machine out, and I had it plugged up, and the cord is down low, because Anastasia tripped over, the cord and pulled the plug out and everything. So that's why I have it different. I'm like, no, I didn't trip. He goes, Mom, you tripped? I'm like, no, I didn't trip. I'm like, I can tell you what happened. So later on, we were talking about it and everything. And I told him what happened. And I was like, it's every once in a while. But, here lately for the last week, it's been doing the same thing. So I'm watching what I'm eating and everything. And I miss having my bread. But when you feel like it gets stuck here, and if it gets stuck here in your throat, you can, do something to get there. But when it's like stuck in the middle of your chest, it's like, what do you do to use to get, to make it? And there's nothing there. The feed is already down. There's nothing there stuck. I don't know what it is, and they don't know what it is. So I was like, oh my goodness. I got back up that same day. I got back up, talked to Dee and talked to Sandra, told them I was all right and everything, and I was sewing a block with a chicken coop block swap. And I was like, I finished that block. They go, Nancy, you need to go rest. I said, I will in a few minutes. I said, I just need to sit here and just do something. I need to finish this up. And then,
Can I have one of these sheets, please?
No, afterwards. So I was like, the look on her face. You will get some fabric scraps in just a minute, okay?
I don't want scraps. I want blocks. I mean, not blocks.
Yeah. Maybe she's catching the sewing bug.
No.
So, we talked about a couple days later, and my son goes, Mom, when I saw you like that, he goes, I thought you broke your neck. Because literally, my shoulder was over here, and my head was like in an awkward position. I felt embarrassed. But I was just like, now that I have proof to the doctors, the other people who have seen what happens. So he goes, I really thought you broke your neck. I'm like, how I did not hit my head on the table or the shelf. I said, I'm going to tell him that was God and the angels watching over me. Because I really kind of got hurt a whole lot worse than what I got hurt.
Okay. Yeah, that's Grandma's story. If you haven't liked, subscribe, ring that bell for notification. We'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home. The video is over.
It's not over.
Over.
Over? It's not over.
It is over.
It's over.
Later.
You can go play if you want to.
Later, everyone.
So
the video is over.
So that is what happened. Like I said, I'll insert a picture to show y'all, where I landed and everything, and everything's all straightened up and put back and everything.
I said the video is over.
So, baby girl, it's okay. So I'm just like, I'm doing all right. I'm just still taking it really slow. Today my hip is hurting really bad. I didn't take any ibuprofen Motrin last night like I should have, and I haven't taken any of that in a long time. So I was like, I really need some pain medicine.
Okay, Grandma, that's it.
So
that's enough. The video's over. Good later.
she is something else. So, but that's what happened. I am doing okay. I am better. I am back to posting. We'll get back to videos and cooking and everything. And we've been wanting to make cupcakes. So that'll probably be something for Sunday.
Yay!
Come back and see what we do for cupcakes. So we might use that little insert thing to fill the cupcakes up with something good and delicious.
What shampoo did you use?
I used a tea tree shampoo.
I know, I can smell it.
She can smell it.
I used it too.
You did?
We're out both shampoos.
All right.
Put shampoo on the grocery list. Actually, I'm going to put shampoo on the grocery list. I'm making grocery list.
All right, you make the grocery list this time.
I'm serious.
Sounds good to me. So there you go. Y'all have it. I'll just keep y'all up to date. But I want to let y'all know what happened. Like I said, I'll insert that video. And we'll see you in the next video or Sunday on the live. So, and then, like she said, if you haven't liked, subscribe,
ring the bell for notifications. Then you will see you next time. We'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home. The video is over. Later.
See y'all later. Have a wonderful day.